All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome back to... God dang it. Haven't even started the video yet, and already falling into one of my traps. I guess you can see what this mod is about. So this is the torch levers mod, and it's all about traps and secret entrances, and it's pretty cool stuff. So why don't we get started? I guess we can begin with what I just fell into, which is called an illusion block. So as you can see, these grass blocks are not what they seem. If I go right in between, inside the block, you can see that it's transparent, at least slightly transparent, sort of on each plane. So all these grass blocks here are sort of patching up what used to be just an opening to an underground cave. So the way you make these is by using whatever your original block is that you want to make into an illusion block, and then you add an eye of ender, and out comes your illusion block. So over here, not enough items, you can see all the different variations from grass all the way to hay, including stained clay, wood, sand, gem blocks, etc., etc. Pretty cool. So again, this is great for if you're on like a multiplayer server with your friends and you want to mess with them, create traps, anything of the sort. So, and I'd be dead if I weren't in creative. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'd just be super low on health. But if you want to sort of ensure that you're going to kill someone, you can use this stuff. So these are spikes. The ones up here are triggered by a redstone signal, and then I've got some automated ones. Well, I'll let you see in just a moment. But the way you craft these is, well, with some iron, stone, and a piston, you'll get 2 in return. And then you can add on these different modifiers. So poison, blinding one, a slowing spike trap, a flaming spike trap, and a withering spike trap. And I'm sure you can sort of infer from the names what modifiers they give you when you step on them. Poison, blinding, slowing, flames catch you on fire, and wither, pretty self-explanatory. And then there's also the automatic spike trap, which is just the regular spikes combined with a pressure plate. So these ones up here, all triggered by redstone again, and boom, death awaits us. So I'll switch into survival real quick and just walk into a couple. I have diamond armor on just so I hopefully don't die immediately, and we can keep on doing the mod review. So regular spikes, ouch. It does like 3-ish hearts of damage when you're in when you don't have any armor on. Then the poison one, which is going to eat right through my armor because it doesn't even pay attention to armor. And then the blindness one, slowness. Then we have the flaming one and the withering one, and I'm gonna go head on into the water real quick. Oh, I'm not on fire anymore. I might die though, which is gonna be unfortunate. We're still here. Well, let's subject ourselves to some more pain. So, you guess what these blocks are? Oh, they're illusion blocks. Ow! Automatic spike trap. Oh god. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, I'm actually okay, I need to go back into creative. Ooh, almost died. Almost died there. Yep, that was unintentional. Yeah, so anyway, these automatically deploy when you're on them. So, yep, this is a pretty great trap if you want to just kill one of your friends on a server. So, all right, that's the basic idea of spikes right there. So next up, we'll leave this one for last. But we can go into sort of the more secret entrance-y type stuff, which, again, the illusion blocks can totally be used for. You can just have a stone wall, but hey, lo and behold, you can walk right through it. So, yeah, that's the idea of those. Anyway, in terms of other secret entrances, we have the torch lever. Hey, what do you know? That's what the mod is named after. Cool. Actually, this isn't the torch lever, it's the torch button. They just kind of look the same. So, my bad. But anyway, can open a door just by pressing this torch right here. It's if you look really closely, you'll notice there's a sort of beveled border around where the torch is on the wall. So that's what, well, it's actually more of a button here because this is a torch button. So when you press the torch, it depresses the button and the door opens. So just sort of concealed. The way you make these is with just a torch plus a button. Pretty straightforward. And then again, you can also do it with redstone torches. So you have a couple of options there. And this is just a regular torch for comparison, regular redstone torch for comparison. And now we get to the mod's namesake, which is the torch lever. And you can see there's the full-on bevel around the edge with this one. I was mixing it up with the button. The button one has button. This one just has a full-on bevel, which you can kind of see. And pull it, and it's a lever. Take a wild guess as to how you craft this. It's a torch plus a lever, essentially, either or, and that's how you make it. Got a couple of options there. And again, it's available in the redstone torch variety, so just a couple of lever options. And then when you have the redstone torch, same applies over here. It'll actually act as a redstone torch as well. The only difference is, and this is actually it could be potentially useful, is if you have like I don't know, say you have a signal going into this thing from a lever, which I could actually grab right now. If I grab the lever, I don't know if this is actually going to work. We're going to see. If I flip the lever on, that's going to go off. If I flip that and then turn that off, then it'll actually, it's not behaving how it's supposed to. Ignore what I was saying. Pretend that didn't happen. It's supposed to maintain its state regardless of whatever happens on the other side once it's pulled forward, but it's still igniting that that redstone. But as you can see, it stays off, despite the fact that when we flip this, it should go back on. So anyway, the redstone wasn't responding for some reason. I don't know. Either way, regular redstone torch for comparison, and that's that for the torch levers. All right, next up, more secret entrance kind of stuff. Some buttons that blend in with different surfaces. So first up is the brick button. Next up, we have the nether brick button. And finally, we have the classic book button. Well, the book secret lever, or whatever you prefer to call it. It's been in like a million TV shows and movies, and probably exists in certain places in the real world. So the way you make these is brick button is just a brick plus a button. Nether brick button is nether brick plus a button, and book is book plus button. You get the pattern there. Pretty easy to make, and again, it's not totally concealed. It is actually raised like a button, but it just blends in with the particular spot. So it's easy to miss if you're not looking for it, and just some extra secret entrancey type stuff. All right, next up we have the secret carpet entrance. So this looks like a normal carpet, pretty unassuming. If you didn't know what to look for, you wouldn't think much of it. However, if this is your secret base and you want to access it, just right click on there or there, and down we go. Don't have a ladder because hey, creative, what's up? But yeah, I mean, nice and easy to conceal. You can also use a redstone signal to open it. You could combine it with a torch lever or a torch button in order to open up the carpet doors. So kind of cool. Crafting recipe for it is pretty straightforward. Trapdoor plus a carpet, just sort of as you would expect it to be. It also has sort of a different colored edge there than the normal carpeting, so it's more of a brown trapdoor-like edge than the normal carpet, which is still just fabric. And let me set it back to daytime. So you can actually walk over these, despite the fact that there's nothing below them, and that's how they work. All right, cool. Let's move on to another secret entrancey type thing. These are not responsive to redstone signals, but they are responsive to you using your hand. It's a painting, trapdoor, hidden entrance, whatever you prefer to call it. As opposed to regular paintings, you can't actually walk straight through it, despite there being an opening on the other side, but you can just right click it and off you go. Again, you don't really know to look for it if you're not expecting it. Way you make these is well, pretty straightforward again, just a painting plus a trapdoor, and then you got your painting secret entrance thing, hinged painting. Sorry, that's the technical term for it. All right, next up we have this isn't really necessarily like for traps and stuff, but it's actually a pretty cool feature for like adventure maps. for example, is this is a bunch of slabs that will actually start falling down as I walk on them. Collapsing stone slab, it comes in all different types of varieties for, well, every possible slab variation there is in the game. The way you make it is just the regular slab plus a feather. And now if I go into survival and start walking on these things, and please don't kill me. Is it going to kill me? I'm going to die. Okay, well, we better go quick. They're going to start falling. Oh, God. Go, 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 go. And they're all falling down. And we. All right, back into creative. Nope, it's not what I wanted to do. Creative, please, thank you. All right. So, yeah, as you run on them, they fall down. The feather gets kicked out of the, I don't know, the inventory. And then if you wanted to remake them, you could mine them back out, combine them with a feather, and reset them back up. But, yeah, falling slabs. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so last but not least, we have a couple of more technical items. So the first one is this redstone lever, and I actually forgot to put a torch out, so I'll go to the crafting recipes from here if we can do that. There we go. The way you make it is either with a stick and a block of redstone, or a lever and surrounding that by redstone. And what this does is when you apply, it's a T flip-flop, essentially. If you apply like a short burst of redstone to it, it'll maintain an output of that. So let me demonstrate. Hit the button. The lever is going to flip, and it maintains the on state. If I hit the button again, it's going to flip, and it's going to be in the off state. So you don't actually you don't really do anything with this lever, because alone it doesn't act any different than a regular lever. When you combine it with something that puts out a signal in a shorter pulse, like a button, or if you just flip a regular lever on and off, then it acts as a T flip-flop. So sort of like an RS Snorlax, but just more compact. Kind of like that. And then we have the button, on the other hand, which crafting recipe for that is sort of in the same fashion as the lever. Surround a button with some redstone. And this does the opposite. It takes a long pulse and converts it into a short one. So as I flip the lever, despite the fact that it should be holding it on, the button will convert it into a really, really quick pulse. So the door just kind of opens and closes pretty quickly. And that's that. So you can do some more technical sort of redstone engineering stuff with these two items. And I think that's about gonna do it. I think I covered just about everything. I think it's a pretty cool mod. Allows you to make some really cool like secret base entrances and stuff. I especially really like the illusion blocks. I don't know. It's pretty cool stuff. I forgot to mention you can actually put blocks down on the illusion blocks, and it behaves normally until you actually go and try to walk on it. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.